Well, we're missing the storms to cool us
know.
off.
Yes, I think a lot of people are. I know the lawns are too. You know, the
Badly.
lawns are looking a little round, 3 inches below average right now, and we are looking at a better chance though of getting more widespread rain that comes on Thursday, and that's going to be a low pressure system that comes up from the Caribbean, not a tropical system at best. But here's what's going on. We have some photos sent in this morning. We've had some coastal showers around in the morning, and this one in particular, this one by Captain Scott Moore. Snapping this, he's catching more than just fish today, catching this nice rainbow as it made its way across the bay. And then Lido Sunrise, Margaret McCurry getting this one with a few cumulus clouds around, trying to build into something, but not much luck of that. As a result of this dry air and high pressure, Anna Maria webcam from Ed Goff's site there, you can see calm conditions on Bimini Bay, lots of sunshine, flat calm conditions out there, and it will stay that way too throughout the day on Wednesday. Well, this isn't too calm. Right now, top winds up to 80 miles an hour with Gert, but the good news is that this trough of low pressure is going to catch it, steer it away from the U.S., so no big impact there except for some waves generated from the strong winds near the center, and even those waves are being felt across parts of the east coast of Florida. Now, for us, the radar picture not very active this afternoon. We had a few inland storms mainly. That activity is now winding down. It was a little stronger just about an hour ago as it was making its way from the northwest to the southeast, basically. Just some light rainfall there. Notice how it was pretty strong, a few lightning strikes, and all of a sudden, just a few light rain showers there, and that's due to that dry air in place. In the upper levels, 90, 74 in the dew point. West winds are at 10. The pressure, 29.98 inches. Still fairly high, falling ever so slightly over the past couple of hours. 92 the high, 2 degrees above the average, and 97 the record. The low this morning was 74. Or 79, the average is 74. There's the rainfall deficit for the month now, 2.87 inches below average, and for the year, we're over 3.5 inches below average now. Well, here it is. It is now starting to move a little bit as a result of this trough coming off the mid-Atlantic coast states, and this is going to continue to move off to the northeast now, right in between the alleyway there between Bermuda and the east coast of the United States. As far as the winds go, they're at 80. Should stay there. There's a slight chance it could gain some strength, but with that trough nearby, it doesn't appear that it's going to get to a Category 2 status at this point. The pressure is at 981 millibars. But more importantly, the tropics are getting very active. In the Atlantic, we're watching 3 separate areas. This one not that well defined. This one looking a little healthier, and then one behind it. We're watching all 3. They're way out there in the Atlantic. And the first one is disturbance number 1. It has a 40% chance of developing. Here's the forecast path and track. Most of them take it off to the west. In fact, the majority of them do. The Canadian models do bend it off toward the Bahamas in time if it does develop. And then the second disturbance has a 40% chance in the next 5 days, and that has a tendency to move in a lot of different areas, so we'll have to keep an eye on that in the next 5 days. For the time being, no threat to the United States at this point, no threat of any shower activity tonight. Everything should stay quiet. There's a chance of getting more rain on Thursday, as I mentioned. For boaters tomorrow, winds out of the northwest, light at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be 1 to 2 feet, and a light chop out there. The water temperature, 93 now, 93 degrees. The tides upcoming, high tide at 8:53 and another one at 7:20 tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy, warm and muggy, 80 for your low. Tomorrow, look for mostly sunny, scattered showers in the morning, just a slight chance. Better chance for some inland storms in the afternoon, but that's not much at 30%. And then the moisture moves in, and so do the storms. As we take a look at what's going to be happening, it looks like the weekend, we'll see some scattered showers and storms.